voice messaging system.
Clear frames.
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Yo, what's up, you cocksuckers over at the Clear Frame? It's your boy Franco. Hey, you boys got a fucking podcast going on. Keep me out of the fucking loop. You know, calling in from Oklahoma, this dusty ass place and shit. Nothing but fucking tornadoes and fucking beer. Trying to go back home and get fucked up with you motherfuckers. Call me back. Just get fucked up over the phone on that Soldier Boy shit.
Hey, yo, it's Ramon. I don't know what the fuck happened last night, but I'm super brutal. My dad's pissed off. My girl's pissed off. My neighbors are pissed off. Honestly, bro, I don't know how to tell you, but I'm stuck in the roof. If someone can please bring a ladder and just kind of help me out, that would be awesome. But please hit me up ASAP.
Hey, Nestor. I haven't heard from you since last night. Starting to get a little bit worried. Call me back when you get this. Bye, big head. Love you.
Hey, yo, motherfuckers. Answer the fucking phone, man. Where the fuck are you guys at? Hey, yo, this is Ramon, a.k.a. Redrunko. Are you guys still cooking with the ladder?
Hey, what's up? It's Steven. Yo, don't know what happened to you guys last night, but calling in to check in. Got your keys. I got your wallet. I don't know how the fuck you made it home. Yo, we gotta talk about this shit. Yeah, call me back. Later.
What the fuck is Louis and his stupid ass? Louis, what the fuck? This fucker has been leading me on all fucking week. He needs to buy my beer right now, cause this shit is fucking dry, and I need my beer. I need my beer. Bye, bitch.
Yo, Clear Frame. Where you guys at? Party time's over. Wake your asses up and let's get to work. I'm on my way to Ramon's with the ladder. We're coming over. What do you guys want to drink?
It's the motherfucking Clear Frame boys. With me is Nestor and myself, Louis, and the boys are fucking back in town.
We're back in town, baby.
We made it. We survived.
Yeah, we had to take a little bit of a break. We didn't plan for this. I don't think anybody plans for COVID, right? I mean,
There was a little bit of scare. We both went to go get tested. We tested negative.
we're both good. We're being cautious still, obviously.
Negative gang.
Yeah, but everything's good. Everyone's good. And we're back.
Yeah. Shit, man. So originally we were going to invite a bunch of people and have a COVID reveal party, but we figured against it,
Yeah, because it's on camera and then...
I'm surprised nobody's had that, dude. Like, if you think about it, how, gender reveal parties?
Yeah.
Which, it's funny because gender reveal parties is a newer thing, but they're probably going to disappear because, most people don't want to...
Well, because people are burning down thousands of acres, right, from gender reveals.
Yeah. But no, think about it. What if somebody invited a whole group of people and it's like, hey, all right, here's my test results. I'm gonna open up my email. Let's see if we got it. If I got it, we all got it.
Oh man, imagine just being.
I'm surprised some dumbass hasn't done that.
Imagine just the last person, everyone's negative, and then that last person is positive.
No, I just meant one person.
Yeah,
opening the results, and everybody else doesn't know.
Oh shit!
Gender reveal party.
Okay,
not gender reveal party. COVID
reveal party. Yeah.
It's the wave of the future, guys.
What do you do at that point? And it's this person invited you to their home and you don't know why you're there. You think you're just fucking barbecuing or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he opens his envelope. He's positive for COVID. What the fuck?
At that point, I think that's means for an ass beating, but also it's do you want to get near them?
Yeah, you want his blood all over your face or you know what I mean?
I'll just leave, I guess. Just Irish goodbye. At that point. But Nestor, seahorses.
Uh-huh.
You familiar?
A little bit, yeah.
All right, so in the seahorse community, well, species, the male, when they mate and have babies, the male is the one that carries the baby during the pregnancy term, unlike humans, we're just
Okay, yeah.
female.
I wasn't that familiar.
Yeah. Go back to school. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, I think my 3rd grade, maybe 2nd grade teacher had a seahorse in class. So,
serious?
Yeah.
That's cool. What rich ass school did you go to?
It wasn't a rich school, dude. She was just a cool teacher.
That's cool. Nah, but all right. So say aliens come down from outer space, right?
Mm-hmm.
To reveal that
They have COVID?
No, COVID is going to wipe humanity off the face of the earth.
Oh, okay.
You're the only savior. You carry some kind of special gene. So they have to impregnate you with an alien DNA to create some superhuman alien hybrid that's going to save the population. Would you save humanity and carry that baby for 9 months? Could you do it?
Where's the baby coming out of?
Your ass.
Oh, I just got to shit the baby out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it.
That's like an 8-pound baby, bro.
Yeah,
And you got to carry it for 9 months
You know what?
in incubation.
I've already been carrying this big ass gut for like 4 years. What's another 9 months?
All right. I like the positivity, man.
Hey, man, if women can do it,
Yeah, why not?
I respect
right?
them. They can do it. Sure, I'll do it.
You're not one of those type of people that's like a baby when you're sick and shit. Like you're just.
Oh, fuck yeah. I get the man flu all the time, dude. But that just means Steph has to baby me for 9 months. And then everybody else in humanity has to baby me for 9 months because I'm saving the world.
That's true. You'd be the hero. There'd be a statue of you every year. There'd be a Nestor
hell
Day,
yeah.
and they'd have a parade.
Have my own national holiday.
Like the Rose Parade. They'd have a big giant float of Nestor, but you're like sitting like in the fetal position. And when they get to the end of the road, there's just like a giant baby that is.
Just poop out a giant baby.
It's just some grown man and dressed like in a giant diaper, like climbs out of your ass
That's funny though,
with a bunch of confetti.
because Steph and I have actually talked about this. Obviously not saving the world and the aliens impregnating me and nothing like that. But we've talked about if we could reverse the roles, if I would do it.
Yeah.
And then obviously I said, yeah, sure. Like if it was normal for guys to get pregnant, then yeah, I would get pregnant.
What if the baby had to come out your dick?
Dude, is that even possible?
It comes out of a vagina.
I don't know. I mean, I would hope. Yeah, I know. I would assume that with like if it was normal, then medicine.
A modern day
And-
medicine. What if they had to
yeah.
like slice it open, like C-section your dick?
Why? No, just slice my stomach open. Don't slice my dick open. They don't slice the vagina open. Although I hear it tears like.
Yeah.
I hear like down to the butthole it could tear.
Yeah, I've heard the same thing too, and they gotta stitch it back up.
More power to women, man.
Yeah, I can do it. Can be me.
So you wouldn't do it?
To save humanity?
Yeah.
Fuck them, dude. I don't give a shit. You think I want to be here?
Oh fuck.
Get someone else to replace me. I'll die. Fuck it.
Oh
Someone else save humanity. Nestor, you save humanity.
Yeah, just tag me in, dude. I got you. Tag me in.
Yeah, but no, but you and Steph, you guys have talked about it.
Yeah, we've brought it up. Well, she's brought it up. Yeah, I would do it. Even like, just in general, if it was normal, or like if you can choose, guy or girl get pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd fucking do it. Why not?
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, yeah, it'd be cool to experience it and probably regret it immediately.
Yeah, I regret it later. I know.
Yeah, honestly, like I think that if it was up to men to carry a baby, like there'd be the world would probably be a lot less populated.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think dudes would do it.
I don't know.
A lot of
Wait, how would the guy?
machoism out there and shit.
There is a lot of that. But see, if it was okay,
Misogyny.
if it was normal, from the start of time, then I'm sure guys and girls would be pregnant. But like if
there was a sudden switch.
Yeah, like if
Yeah.
this was a new thing, like like guys can now get pregnant and this and that, then yeah, I don't think it would.
I mean, it'd be great for couples, like two guys, if they want to have like a kid or whatever. That'd be
Yeah.
great, You know, if they could invent something for that. But for me personally, yeah, I'm good, love.
You wouldn't do it?
Nah.
No, really.
I don't know. My stance in recent years, I feel like has switched. Like I've always wanted kids in the past. Nowadays, it's like I don't know.
Oh, so
I'm not so sure.
So it's more of not carrying the child and like being pregnant, but it's more of just not wanting kids.
I don't know.
Or a little bit of both.
It says, yeah, it's a little bit up in the air.
Okay, yeah, I respect that.
But yeah. But anyways, shit, man. Anything new this week?
No, I mean, been in quarantine at home. Obviously, just still working. You know, I haven't been sick or felt sick or anything.
Yeah, me neither.
I've been getting tested every week. But really nothing exciting, man. I just been locked in my room watching TV. I did start watching this new show. I forgot to tell you about it, but you should check it out. It's called Unsolved. It's on Netflix. And it's about Biggie and Tupac. It's mainly about the first investigator from LAPD that was trying to solve Biggie's murder case, because it happened in LA.
Did they never prove that it was like Suge Knight and shit?
No. Well, I don't think so, because
What did Suge Knight go to jail for?
he had 2 strikes against him already, like during all that. And then not that long ago, he literally tried to kill somebody with his car.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I believe that was his 3rd strike, like attempted murder. But I know I didn't look too far into it because the show didn't go too much into detail as far as where Suge Knight is at now, other than he's in prison.
Yeah.
They said like the whole thing, like attempted manslaughter or attempted murder or some shit like that. But basically it's the timeline's like from the first investigator to when they reopened the case with the second investigator. And the first one, I'll try not to give too much spoilers, but the first one is a LAPD investigator, and he thinks it's corrupt LAPD that killed him, because Suge Knight used to hire a lot of police for,
he had him on
security.
He had him on the payroll.
Right. So this guy's trying to prove that LAPD's corrupt, and then he ends up losing his job because, you know,
The investigator?
yeah, because they think he's giving them a bad name, and then
Yeah, he's trying to expose them.
right, and then in the future, it's this other guy that him and his team, like, they reopen the case and they assign him to the case, and they get a lot of like new leads and stuff, and they pretty much figure it out, but they couldn't, like, they didn't have enough evidence. Like, they have enough for them, at least, to where it seems like they have the person. The person's already dead, by the way, like the one that they pinpointed it to.
Yeah.
But they just didn't have enough, and basically, they asked him, like, the
But
head.
the guy who was already dead, you think he was like a hired gun? He wasn't the guy who put the hit in?
Oh,
And
I think he was hired. He was hired by.
Maybe they killed him not to,
I think
not
Suge
to
did
talk.
it. But yeah. Well, no. Actually, I don't know, because the way he was killed,
You better know.
at least in the show, the way he was killed, he's like just randomly riding his bike in LA, his motorcycle, and then somebody hits him, and then just gets out of the car and fucking puts holes in his fucking chest. But with the second investigator, I think it was the chief of police and a couple other guys, they're interviewing him like pretty much saying like, "Oh, you look excited, you look happy." He's like, "Yeah, I think I figured it out." And he's all good. And then they ask him, "Do you think anyone in LAPD had anything to do with it?" He's like, "No, actually, I don't." And then they get all excited and all happy, like, "Oh shit!" Like, either one, they covered it up, or two, like, finally, like, clearing our name.
Yeah.
From conspiracy theories or whatever, like, who knows. And then they relieve him of his duties. They like pull up some bullshit from a previous case, and they're like, "You can't be on this case anymore." And then he came to the conclusion that they just wanted him to clear LAPD's name, and that's all. They never really wanted him to
Figure out who did it.
Exactly.
They just wanted to clear their own
Yeah.
name. Yeah.
But yeah, I binged that in a couple days.
How many episodes was that?
9 or 10 1-hour episodes.
Question: Is it a Netflix series?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know. I feel this a lot with like Netflix series. Like I feel like they go on like they're almost always like 5 episodes too long.
This one was okay because this one wasn't a documentary type series. It was like an actual
Docudrama.
Yeah, it was an actual
okay.
scripted show.
All right. Yeah, it's a little bit
I know
more
what you're talking about though,
dramatic,
like a lot of the crime shit. When it's at like a
Yeah.
documentary and they're like just like a narrator, this and that. Yeah, then it's like
They repeat a lot of the same information.
Oh my God,
and it's
dude.
just like fuck. I like.
Trial 4 was a good one.
I couldn't get through it. Like I lost. It started going everywhere.
That could have been a 2-hour documentary.
Yeah.
And they made it like another like 10
Okay,
episode
like
thing.
for instance, I think they just dropped a new series on there. You ever hear of that guy Richard Jewell?
No, who's that?
I think it was like in the 1990s. I could be wrong, but like he was a security guard that was working the Olympics, I believe, and it was in Atlanta. And he was like kind of like he was a guy who wanted to be like a policeman, but he could like never he never passed a test or something like that. Like he just couldn't get on the force. But like he was like one of those guys that like really wanted to be one.
Okay.
Almost like he was like a Boy Scout, almost like, you know, like always trying to do the right thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit, which is not a bad trait, but whatever. You know, some people you probably say he's a narc a little bit. But anyways, he ended up working a security job and whatever, and he happened to work in security detail that day. This is a true story. And apparently he found like a bag that somebody had left behind, and it was a bomb.
Oh, I think I just saw this in my recommended.
Well, Netflix just dropped a series of it.
Okay, yeah.
But last year a movie came out on it, and the movie's actually pretty good. I think somebody famous actually like was behind directing it.
Isn't John Goodman in that movie? Maybe not.
No, maybe.
I know what you're talking about though.
The movie's called Richard Jewell.
It's like a big white dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and the movie's really, really fucking good.
I've been meaning to watch it actually.
But they just released a docu series about it, and it's probably like 10 episodes too. And I'm just like, what new information? Like, are they?
Yeah, I wonder if they were working on a series and then the movie was also in the works around the same time. Is the actual guy still alive? Without giving away too much.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so is he in the series or is it like a?
I think he might be in the series.
Okay. Oh, that's weird. I wonder why they would drop a movie and then a series.
The movie's actually really, really good. Like, I really recommend the movie.
What's it called?
The movie?
Yeah.
Richard Jewell. That's
his actual
after
name.
him, yeah.
Okay.
But he actually ends up
Oh, you know what?
getting accused of being the one who planted.
Yeah, because I remember seeing something. It might have been a preview or something of his mom talking about him, right?
Yeah. His mom is played by she's an American Horror Story. She's that older lady.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that-
I
she
remember.
plays his
Yeah.
mom.
Uh huh.
And then Sam Rockwell's in it too. Is actually a good actor. But that's another example where I haven't seen it. Like, I'll probably still give it a watch just because like it's an interesting story and it'd be like nice to see if they do have any new information. But it's just like this is a 2-hour movie. Like, it doesn't really need to be like 10 episodes. And the same thing too with the Selena shit.
I have not watched it because I've heard a lot of negative feedback on it.
Okay, well here I will be the counter because I started it yesterday.
Okay.
It's not bad.
You've seen the movie?
Oh yeah, I've watched the movie countless times. I love the movie. It's not bad. My only two like beefs with it are it's it kind of like because I know a lot of people are complaining about the girl who plays Selena. They're like, it doesn't even look like her.
Well, I've heard a lot of people are comparing that actor to J-Lo.
She looks like a young J-Lo.
Okay.
It looks like they like casted her to play like a young J-Lo, not a young Selena.
And I heard that was the big problem is they're not comparing her to Selena, they're comparing her to J-Lo. Just like, wait up.
But here's the other thing too. Apparently her sister's like the real life sister, the one that used to play drums, is she's I don't know.
I don't know why you did that either.
She's an executive producer on it. So I'm like, if anybody knew her sister, like, you think it would have been her. And if they cast J-Lo in that role, and that's how they expected her to play it, don't you think there'd be some truth behind it?
Yeah. So without seeing the show, I've seen the movie plenty of times too. Without seeing the show, I've heard from like friends on Instagram and stuff. I've seen them like talking shit how they think the dad, like her dad, was like trying to clear his name, basically, like trying to make himself look like a really good guy. not as abusive, this and that. Is that
In
like
the show?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he comes off as a,
No?
He comes off as a stern, like
Okay.
like a Hispanic.
Again, I
guy,
haven't seen it, but that's just what I
like,
read.
not allowing his kids to enjoy their childhood.
Okay.
So it doesn't definitely come off good for him.
So
I haven't finished it, so maybe it changes later on. But
you would recommend it though?
From what
Like,
I've seen it, it's worth a watch. Honestly, I'm very early in. I'm probably like the first 3 episodes in.
okay.
My only other beef with it is it seems it got put through like a white strainer a little bit. I know like they go to Mexico in it, and it's based on like true events. So like
Right.
they go to Mexico, they speak Spanish, they acknowledge that they're like Mexican American, but it kind of looks like it's also got put through like a white person's lens.
Well, I mean, Selena was very like whitewashed.
Yeah,
she
yeah,
had
I
to
know that.
learn.
Yeah.
Learn.
Yeah, I know.
They talk about that too?
Kind of. Yeah, they do.
Okay.
That's the other thing about this. This show kind of seems like it puts more of an emphasis on her childhood, her upbringing, than her actual like adulthood career and shit. Just from
Yeah,
what
I
I've
see where
seen.
the movie was more focused on.
Yeah.
Yeah, adulthood. Okay,
But-
I'll check it out.
Yeah, I mean, I'll keep watching. I'll let you know. But shit, the 2 things I really want to talk about, like this week things. Today is Friday, right?
Yeah.
The 11th.
Yep.
Fucking sneakers, bro.
Oh yeah.
I took so many fucking losses today. Like it's
Dude.
not even fucking funny.
What's
I'm
the
still
last?
upset.
What? Oh, so we all hit. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? We all hit the Fire Red Force, which you're wearing right now.
Well, I had them already. I got them.
You got the early access, yeah.
But
Yeah. Show those babies
talking.
off. Crease them. Piss the sneakerheads off. They're clean, dude.
These beautifuls.
So, Louis and I, along with Steven, who was in our first episode, and my brother Pablo,
We're in the last episode.
was he?
He gave
Oh, he made a little.
yeah.
He popped in the last episode. We're all in a text message, a group chat, and we basically talk sneakers. We give each other heads up on drops coming up. We're basically turning into sneakerheads. I know Louis was into Jordans for a while now, and then he kind of fell off, and then I got him back into shoes.
Sucked me back into the vortex.
Which, dude, it sucks. It's like, it's fun, but it sucks.
It's defeating when you don't win shit, dude.
But that fucking high you get when you
When
do.
you do win, when you hit, you're just like, fuck everybody.
Dude, yes.
Nah, but dude, God. All right, so the ambushes dropped today.
Yeah.
I was sitting there waiting probably since like 6:55.
Because you're at work at this point, right?
Yeah, but 7 o'clock is usually either I'm pulling straight into work, and I will risk being late just to sit in my car.
You start
and,
at 7?
Yeah,
Okay.
on a regular day. But if I'm working overtime, my first break is at 7. So I either way I get lucky, and I'm sitting there, I'm watching it, and then fucking I see the clock turn to 7. I'm gonna go to buy it. For whatever reason, it switched directly to sold out. It didn't even give me the option to buy it.
That happens to a lot of people.
It's happened to me twice. I think it's to I think it's to like fuck with the people, like the bots and all that shit.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Just because like there's people on there waiting at 7, and it gives the people that just want to buy like one pair a chance to like get themselves
Yeah, I
in.
have noticed like people that do bot, because I'm on a Discord where they like talk sneakers, and same thing, they give you when like early access is coming up, let you know when drops are gonna drop soon. And I've noticed a lot of them that do bot, they'll usually do like, because you can set a time for some of them, and they'll do like 7 on the dot, but with like 1 or 2 seconds,
Yeah.
because a lot of people hit it right at 7 on the bot.
Yeah.
So that makes sense why that would happen.
Yeah,
to
I
you.
think it's to deter that. And then whatever, like I didn't get hit on that one. I kind of got over it. I was like,
I
whatever.
wasn't too mad on that one either.
Yeah. And then the Stussy Air Force Ones went up
Yep.
at 10. Again, I was ready. That
Mhm.
one, I don't think I had a break. I was hiding out in the bathroom. Oh no, I think I was just doing it on the floor.
That one, yeah.
But
Mhm.
I'm sitting there. I'm like typing in, like I hit buy, type in my information. it threw me in line. I'm waiting. I'm like,
Wait, what time did you get in line? Because it took me a while.
I probably got in like a little bit, like 6 minutes after or something like that.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I tried exactly at 10, and I had them in. So I put the black one and the cream ones or whatever. I put them both in my cart.
Oh, you did?
I did.
You tried for both?
Yeah, because you could add both in your cart, and then that was exactly at 10. Sorry. And then I tried doing Apple Pay and it just wouldn't go. And then I put checkout, and you know how to ask for like that? What's it called? CAPTCHA? Yeah. It popped it up to like prove you're not a bot or whatever.
It didn't send you the text message code?
No.
I got a text
It
code.
didn't ask me anything. It didn't send me anything. All it said was prove you're not a robot. But there was nothing to click for like 5 minutes. All it said was like fill the captcha or whatever. But there was nothing there. And I kept refreshing. Finally at like 10:05 or 10:06, it let me do it.
You weren't supposed to be refreshing it because it said if you refresh, it would kick you out.
But I wasn't in line.
Oh.
I was still
Yeah.
pre-line at the captcha. But that shit was fucking annoying.
I got in smooth. Like, once I got in line, I just left it alone, and I was like, I'm not going to fuck with it. Like, I'm just going to leave it alone and, wait till it takes me in. So I finally got into the cart or the checkout, and I'm like, fuck. I'm typing all my information. I go down to the payment finally. Does not give me the option of Apple Pay. All it gave you was like the option of credit or debit.
Bro.
And I didn't take my wallet to work. And I knew it. Like, I left early in the morning, but I was left kind of late. And I was like, fuck, I don't have my wallet. And I stop every morning to buy like an energy drink or whatever. And I was like, fuck it. I'll use Apple Pay, to buy my shit. And then, yeah, shit bit me in the ass. Fucking, I wasn't able to buy it.
So you got past the line, ready to check out.
Yeah.
Dude, how come you don't save your card on your phone?
What do you mean?
You have an option to save your card on your phone. All you have to do is put the 3-digit code.
Like,
you know how you have pre-filled stuff like your pre-filled
yeah,
name or
yeah.
address and stuff?
I don't know. I'm always sketched out about that shit.
Why?
Because for whatever reason, like if you lose your phone or
But
something.
it still
I don't know.
asks for the 3-digit code.
But what if I don't know 3-digit code?
Memorize that shit, dude.
Yeah.
You would have had the shoe.
Yeah. And honestly,
Wait.
remember how I said that they were ugly at first?
I know they would.
I got
they
turned
would.
around.
I knew they would, dude.
I started thinking about it. I'm like, dude, because I always wanted Air Force Ones, but like, since they're not necessarily, well, I mean, this is all going to sound ass backwards because now I still buy sneakers even though they're not vegan friendly. And I know I'm probably catch some shit for this, but like, it's just, I love the animals, but I also fucking love fucking Jordan.
Listen, man.
It's my inner struggle on a daily. But
The animal's already on the shoe. I'm sorry to your vegan friends.
anyways, but these are actually
You're canceled.
these hemp ones were actually vegan friendly and they actually look pretty clean. And I was like, fuck, dude.
Which ones did you go for?
The blacks. I wanted the black ones.
The blacks are clean. See, I
didn't care for the cream ones. They were whatever.
the cream ones were money though. The cream ones were like $100 more on resale than
Serious?
yeah.
The black ones I don't think went up too much, huh?
No, I think they were like sitting pretty at $250 or so. Yeah. And then the cream ones were $100 more. But my thing was like, so I have a problem. Obviously, like every time I buy a shoe, I always go for my size to begin with.
Yeah, same.
And every time I buy the shoe, like I want to keep it.
Yeah, same.
So I was like,
that's why sometimes I like justify it to myself. I'm like, you know what? Like, good thing I didn't get it because I probably would have just kept it for myself instead of selling it.
If I go for the black one, I knew I would keep it. And then I saw the cream ones. I'm like, they're cool, but I probably wouldn't wear them.
That's why I'm kind of happy sometimes that like the hype shoes are so ugly because it's just like, I won't keep them. I'll resell them.
What else? Oh, the
Balvins.
The Balvins dropped. Pablo hit those. He hit on those.
Lucky ass.
The rest of us didn't. And then the dunks, the highs, the Wu-Tang ones. Those were clean.
I'm gonna buy them off of Steven.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Retail?
I hope so. Steven, if you're listening, he actually just called me.
Yeah, he's a good friend.
Yeah.
He would sell them for retail.
But yeah, today was just a fucking frustrating ass day. And I was telling myself too, I was like, all I need to do is test positive for COVID and I'm fucking 3 strikes. I'm done, dude. Just stick a fork in me.
Oh yeah, because we both got our results today. And that's the only reason we're recording.
Yeah. No guest, obviously. We're gonna have to,
We'll figure it out.
tread waters lightly from now
we're-
on, just to keep everyone safe. And
We're just trying to be smart about this, obviously for ourselves and our families at home and stuff.
so stay tuned for a COVID reveal party next week. No, but
We're
but
figuring things out.
yeah. Now, the other thing I wanted to highlight this week, I've been trying to tell as many people about this just because I just watched this movie. It's on Netflix called Animal World. It's I believe it's Japanese, but
That's the one that you posted on your Instagram.
yeah, dude, fucking great movie. It's not what it appears. So like if you watch the trailer, like without giving out too much information, you see this clown that's like almost like a Deadpool style like type movie where he's just like killing a bunch of fucking like aliens. And
I got
monsters.
those vibes when you
Yeah,
posted it.
but it's not really what majority of the movie has to do about. So basically, this dude is like really, really poor. He's trying to he's tired of like being broke and shit like that. And he basically gives his house as collateral to his homie to like try and like invest to make himself some like more money so he could be fucking rich. And turns out basically his homie ends up losing the house like in like some gambling shit.
It's a Chinese film, by the way.
Chinese?
Yeah.
I knew it was some. I'm not trying to be racist. I knew it wasn't Korean film.
Mm-hmm. Well, because we always talk about Korean films.
Yeah. Which I watched Train to Busan.
I saw
and
that.
it was really good.
All right. We'll talk about that right now.
No, but anyway, so this guy, his homie ends up losing the house. And he gets sucked into like this world. Like basically now he has to help his homie pay the debt
Okay.
because his name was on the lease or whatever. And it's basically he gets thrown into this world of high stakes rock, paper, scissors.
What?
Yeah. And he's basically has to like, basically if he doesn't end up winning, he's dead, and like everything that he wants for himself in his life, he's going to fucking lose. And it's just really great. Like even aside from the clown shit, like it just, the whole movie plays out like an anime, and it's just so fucking good. Again, it's subtitles, so yeah, you got to like sit through it, but it has Michael Douglas in it from Ant-Man.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Hank Pym.
Mm-hmm.
And his parts are all in English, so it's not too much reading. But yeah, I will say it is because like when they're explaining like all the rules of the rock, paper, scissors, you do kind of have to like pay attention to it. Like that's the only like kind of hard part that's with the subtitles, but other than that, it's a great watch.
I mean, when you're watching a foreign film and it's a good foreign film, you forget you're even reading subtitles.
Yeah, but you have to be ready to invest that much type of reading. I feel like before to watch it, you have to be like mentally prepared.
Yeah, because when I saw Train to Busan, that was like, honestly, like 20 minutes in, I was like, oh shit, yeah, this is in Korea. It's in Korean.
Train to Busan, though, I will make the argument, doesn't have too much reading in it. It's not a whole lot of reading.
No?
No.
I thought it was, I mean, I didn't realize that.
Animal World it's not
more,
a lot, but like it's a lot more dialogue.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to check this one out, and then make sure you watch Unsolved. See if you like it. Maybe it'll drag
I'll
for
try.
you. It might drag for you.
I'll watch an episode.
But I'm definitely going to watch this.
No promises.
Because the videos you posted were sick. I like how the blood was all
clean,
neon
right?
colored.
Yeah. Visually, too, it's just like a beautiful ass movie. So.
Yeah. Anyways, dude, why don't we talk about
Sex.
Sex?
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk
About you and me.
Now, great segue. Let's talk about you and me.
There you go. Let's talk about how we met, man. We haven't told anyone our origin story.
Yeah.
As Rafi likes to say, our oranges story.
Our oranges. Yeah. Which, by the way, real quick before we get into that, I want to say, like, the amount of, like, the response we got off of that last episode, I was completely fucking surprised. I want to do some type of raffle for, like, our listeners or something like that. Like, just, like, buy some, maybe, like, the first person, you could figure something out, first person to comment, like, subscribe or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, or we can just, we'll figure something out. Or we can, like, just get everyone that likes something or comments or whatever, and then put them all, like,
into a raffle.
wheel or something, and then the winner gets a free care package from us.
Yeah. I want to do something like that.
And we'll send you our COVID results along with that package, so you don't have to worry about it.
But yeah, I mean, we'll come up with more information. I'll later on. I've just came up with the idea off the top of my head. But anyways, yeah, back to what you were saying, our origin stories. Yeah, a lot of people don't know about how we met. I guess it's time. I mean,
so we'll start with our friend Charlie, our mutual friend Charlie, because he's the one that introduced both of us. I've known Charlie, and we're gonna have him on one day. We'll go more into detail with all that. But I met him through my brother. They went to school together. He must have been in middle school, maybe elementary school. I met him very young. It's been years now. Anyways, he always used to live sort of nearby, and then one day randomly, I think I was with my cousin Leo. We were going to the store. We were walking, and I ran into Charlie randomly, and we were just talking. He's like, "Hey, what are you fools doing?" I'm like, "Oh, we're just jamming out. I'm in my garage, and I play drums. My cousin played guitar, and we're just literally just jamming out. We didn't have a band or anything." He's, "Oh, cool. I don't know. Want to say he came over that day and just hung out with us. I don't remember too much. Maybe he'll remember more, but I don't remember too much. Anyways, he ends up like telling us about, because I told him how I wanted to start a band.
yeah.
And he tells me like, "Oh, I have this homie that does vocals." And that's where
I didn't do vocals.
but you wanted to start a band, right?
Yeah,
I'm assuming you told
him.
him you wanted to start a band.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's where that came into play. So he's all, you fools should like link up and then just jam out. I'm like, yeah, I'm down. And Leo was down too. And maybe a week or 2 weeks later, I think you came over,
Was
right?
it that quick?
I want to say it was that quick.
Yeah, like honestly, like after he talked to you, he didn't tell me shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was probably the day before I came over
Uh-huh.
that like he like told me, like he was like, "Yeah, dude," like because I was just telling him, I was like, "Yeah, man, I really want to start like a band, dude, or whatever." And he's like, "Oh, you should talk to my homie, like that fool wants to start a band." Blah blah blah. Blah.
I don't think I've heard like that side of it.
We were literally just sitting outside of his house like drinking, like we would just like randomly just do that during the week. Like we'd meet up once a week, get some food, get a couple of beers, and just like talk and like about our weeks and shit, like before the weekend started. But yeah, like I had expressed it to him, and he was like, "Yeah, I got this homie, blah blah blah." Him and his cousin are like they're trying to start a band that it's like the same type of style that you like, and blah blah blah. I'm like, hell yeah, like hit him up. And I think that might have been a Thursday, so I think the next day, yeah, it was a Friday. So after work, came by.
Yep.
Didn't know what to expect, but I was nervous. Like I have anxiety, so I was
Yeah.
I brought beer.
It was at my house. Was the first time we jammed.
it was in your
So
garage.
yeah, I had my drum set in my garage. Leo brought his stack with his guitar, and then you came over. I don't even think we had a PA system or anything, huh? I think we would hook up the microphone to
a guitar amp.
to a small guitar amp.
Yeah, we did.
But yeah, it was funny because I was 18. I had just graduated high school. You know, I didn't. I mean, I drank, but it was like a special like at a kickback or a party or something. I didn't like drink on the regular just to hang out. I wouldn't just go to someone's house and get a 6-pack or something like that. So you came over with the beer. I was like, what?
With a 6-pack.
Yeah,
I was like, I pulled it out. I'm like, all right, cool.
I was like, all right, we're doing this.
Whoops.
Yeah, we just jammed, and then I'm sure it was awkward for both of us. I mean, I'm an awkward person to begin with.
Yeah, so.
I'm surprised.
That's what the beer was there for.
Yeah,
I was already like nervous and like awkward, so I was just like, ugh.
Honestly, I'm surprised that we started a podcast together because we're both very weird and awkward. And
you know, like I've always told people that, like in the past, and like when people would ask me, like, but like they're like, you have like stage fright or you have anxiety, like how, like you're fucking in a band, and I'm just like, when you're up there, like, well, what happens to me is I just start sweating when I'm like have like
yeah.
And I'm just like drenched. It looks like I just took a shower. But like, I mean, when you're in a band, like you're supposed to sweat up there. Normally you're in a hot ass garage or something like. So that didn't really bother me.
For me, it was like.
Plus, I was drunk a lot.
I just needed like you were. I just needed like one homie or like one random person to just fucking enjoy watching us like at shows and stuff. And then that would hype me up. I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, just one person is all I needed to see was like enjoying our music. I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. Because it's weird, you know, when we were playing our shows, like we wouldn't be nervous about it. At least we wouldn't portray that. Like
I was nervous, but like I mean, like whatever. I think the other thing that helps when you're in a band versus being like a solo act is like you're up there with like a group of like your friends.
Yeah.
It's not like just you up there like bearing your soul to everybody. Like
yeah. I mean, I was in the background all the time, so I was chilling.
our fucking you remember our first show?
Yeah, it was at church.
Yeah, we covered a Beastie Boys song.
Yeah, No Sleep Till Brooklyn, baby.
Yeah. What's his name? MCA had just died, right?
Yeah, he did. I think that week or the week before or something. He had just died. And Leo randomly just played that riff, right? He just randomly played the No Sleep Till Brooklyn riff at one of our practices before, like a couple weeks before the show, I think it was.
It might have been like a week.
It might have been the week of the show.
I remember, like, I don't think I had practice. I think I just looked up the lyrics and listened to the song and just like.
Same with the drums. I was like, oh, this fits. Like, we don't want to go exactly as the song. We kind of want to put our own twist to it, but we played that song. And I remember seeing like the old people like running in there, fucking old ass heads, and just enjoying us playing that shit. And most of that song, I'm sure we just fucking winged it. Yeah. Most of that show, we winged it.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Izzy, if you're out there listening.
Oh yeah, we want to put out a call for our old bass / guitar player,
Izzy.
Yeah, Izzy. He went missing. No one's heard from him. Nobody knows anything about him. If you know where he's at, put him in contact with us.
Yeah. We miss you, dude.
Yeah.
We're worried.
Missing persons report.
But that's how we met. We met through a mutual friend, and then we made music together, and then we fucking became best friends.
We put out 2 demos.
Which
are they both on? They're up on Spotify, right?
Yeah, they're up there. I don't know if we ever announced it.
No, we didn't. Yeah. If you're bored and you want to hear some shit, look up True Violence on Spotify.
You know what? I'll link it in the description of this episode. Yeah. It's
I mean, we weren't the best band, but we had fun.
We had a lot of fun, and we played a lot of shows locally.
Played in Vegas.
Vegas was fun.
Rented a van and drove out there for a weekend.
We did 24 hours, not even the weekend, because we did a weekend run in the spring, and we started in Compton. No. Yeah. We started in Pomona.
No, Compton.
Was it Compton?
Compton, Pomona.
Compton, Pomona, Vegas. And then we were deciding should we
go home and sleep?
Go home and sleep, and then go to Vegas, because obviously the show's not till like later in the evening. And we're like, you know what? Fuck it. We already had the van because we had it for the weekend. We loaded our shit up. We invited the homies. They played in another band called Bite Back to roll with us, and then we all fucking just. It was like midnight or so after the show. We all just fucking went to Vegas. We got there. It took us 5 hours to get to fucking Las Vegas. It usually takes 3 from here.
Who drove? Well, we took separate cars. I took my car. I didn't ride in the van with you guys.
Who did we? Did Steven come with us?
Steven drove my car.
Oh, Steven went with you.
Yeah, he went back with you guys.
I want to say it was Jake.
Drove there?
Yeah, Jake drove there.
I know he drove some of the way back too.
Okay, so he drove there in the dude. The fog was so thick. You literally. Oh my god, it was so scary. I had to like just. My anxiety was the worst. Anyways, we got there around 5 and we met up with you. You had already been there because you took your car. You guys.
What took you guys so long? Yeah, because
the fucking fog and the packed van. Dude, it was scary. Okay, we made it in one piece. Yeah, we just fucking started drinking at 5, 6 in the morning. We got breakfast and just.
Well, yeah, we waited for you, and then we went. Once you guys got there, we went straight to the bar. The only ones that weren't like of age was Leo, your cousin, our old guitarist, who got mad because we went to the bar.
Oh yeah,
and the dudes from Bite Back.
I think they were all underage, so we ditched them and we were just walking the strip, getting fucked up.
I think I was out by like 7 a.m.
You passed out early, dude. I don't even know where Did we go back to your room?
Yeah, everyone went back.
Because you had a room.
Everyone went back to our room and started showering in our shower.
Yeah. I don't know if we took a nap, but we literally did Vegas in 24 hours because we were out in the strip. We're out fucking just getting drunk all day, and then we went to the show, which wasn't that far from the strip.
Eastside Joe's.
Yeah,
Which I don't know if it's still around, but if you're local to Vegas, Eastside Joe's.
When was that? Like
we played with
2014 or
Expire.
something. Yeah, Expire played that day.
And Acid Rain, I believe.
Oh, dude, they were so sick.
They were a sick band.
They were a band
I
from,
still see
from
them
Nevada.
pop up on shit like
Really?
from time to time. Like I think somebody did a comp recently, and I think they might have been on it.
They were so sick. They are sick, actually. Not they were.
I don't know what happened to that demo tape.
Me neither. I had it. I actually probably have it somewhere. But that weekend was a lot of fun. And then after the show, I think we got food, which a lot of us dined and dashed. Because, okay, so we were invited.
Oh, we went to Steak and Shake.
There was some miscommunication there.
That place is bomb.
So this person said, hey, we thought she said, hey, we got you guys, let's go eat here. Turns out she didn't have us. And then we got stuck.
Well, there was like 10 of us, wasn't there?
Yeah, and then a lot of us got stuck like with our bill and shit. I'm like, dude, I don't have money. I spent a lot of money on gas, and we got this van. Like, and we didn't make money from the show. Like, we I don't want to say wasted, but we spent money getting to the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just on alcohol and stuff. It's like, dude, I don't have money. And I don't know if she ended up paying for it, but I know she was mad. She was a local out there. She wasn't our friend.
Nah,
she was a friend from the other band. Anyways. Yeah. And then from there, we drove back home. Took another like 5 hours to get back home. And
I stayed. I stayed.
Yeah, you stayed. Yeah.
I stayed for like a week.
I remember on the drive back, it was so packed, and we had a bunch of our equipment there too. And Leo, I want to say it was Leo and I, were in the back with all the stacks and stuff, and we're laying down. I didn't sleep at all on that ride, dude. You feel every bump, and then obviously I can't see anything because we're like, the stacks are all around us, our equipment, merch, all that shit's all around us.
Was the next day Monday? It was.
Yeah.
Did you go to work the next day?
Dude, okay, so it was actually the first day, my first day working at Walgreens, and I didn't go. And Leo had jury duty that day too.
Did he go?
Yeah, he said he showed up, and he didn't sleep either because we're both shitting it on the drive back. He said his eyes were all like bloodshot red, and he showed up, and yeah, they didn't select him. And with me, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. I called in sick or something on my first day.
Wow.
Savage.
Damn, dude.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
how long did you work at Walgreens after that? Because you stayed there for a while.
Yeah, I was there for like a year or so.
Damn.
Yep.
Goes to show you that calling off on your first day
It doesn't matter sometimes.
won't affect it.
Just do it. Call off.
Damn, that's funny. Yeah, see, I didn't know that. But I remember the next day was Monday.
Yeah.
That's specific why I put my own days in. And I fucking took my own car because I was like, yeah, like.
And it's funny because the van, you were the only one old enough to. Oh, actually, no, because
We didn't rent it.
we got it from a friend, huh? You got it from a friend.
No, there was this old. I can't remember what the name of the band was, but some dude who used to have a band back in the day from like Riverside rented it out to us.
Because we couldn't. How
You
old
guys-
were you?
I
20, 24, 23, 24.
was probably 24.
And I think
25.
like the minimum age was 25.
to actually rent one. Yeah,
Yeah, from an actual like enterprise or some shit like that. And we
Most
couldn't get one, right?
places- I don't know if we tried. Did we try?
Or we might have just looked too late.
I don't know. I didn't try.
Oh. Well, I couldn't get one. I definitely
I
wasn't
just
of
hit
age.
I just hit up people.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I thought about staying too, but then I was like, oh, I thought I was gonna go to work. I thought I was gonna get enough sleep on the drive back. I was like, no, it's my first day, and then you kind of put the responsibility on me, like, dude, take care of the van. Like, we can't fuck this thing up, and it's a lot of us. We're all desmadrosos. Like, we all fucked shit up at that time.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the van made it back the way it did, to be honest with you. I don't think we broke anything.
I think I remember because Steven like drove some of the way. I remember he said he started like hallucinating and seeing shit.
Dude, so Jake was driving back, and we thought he was going to start dropping everybody off. He said, fuck this. He's all, I'm driving my house. You guys figure it out from there. So he dropped himself off, and I think that's when Steven started driving. And I want to say we met. I actually don't remember. I want to say a lot of, or most drove to my house. So their cars were parked outside my house.
Okay.
I want to say that's where we ended up, but honestly, I kind of don't remember at this point. That weekend was kind of a blur. It was good times.
Man.
We never toured or any. I mean, that's like the
That's
furthest.
the closest we ever got
Yeah.
to, unfortunately. We always wanted to, but just can never make anything happen, and just, yeah.
And then, we just kind of broke off. We all just started focusing on like careers.
Yeah. But we we recorded another demo.
Yeah, so
I just never wrote lyrics to it.
yeah, I remember Leo was doing his own thing and he just didn't want to focus on the band anymore. So he was out.
Oh, yeah, he didn't record with us, huh?
Yeah,
it was
it
just
was
you and me
just-
and Izzy.
Yeah, Izzy recorded guitars, both guitars and bass, and then the drums, and I did drums. We knocked it out in one day. It was like 7 songs, or it was a lot of songs.
It was 6.
6 in the intro, or 5 in the intro.
6 and Death Wish.
Okay, yeah. And then you recorded.
Oh, and the Guns Up cover.
Oh, we did a Guns Up cover,
Yeah.
which that one is, I still have it, and that's
I have
actually
it
pretty
all,
good.
too.
Yeah. That shit was tight, dude. It was really good shit we wrote.
It was.
You never did the lyrics, and then
I still have it, and I've always wanted to. And I actually asked Fabian if he still had it, and he said that he probably does because he fucking saves everything.
you should
So
fucking
who knows?
You should go record fucking lyrics.
I know. I mean, I got a lot more time on my hands these days, and my creative juices have been flowing.
I mean, I haven't.
I'm not as depressed as I used to be. I don't know. It comes and goes.
I haven't picked up drumsticks in a while, so I'm sure I'm shit now. My drum set's up there still.
Yeah. It's
But-
cold storage.
Yeah. I mean, I always tried to bring it back and like bring it up, but it just never happened. And now we don't know where our guitarist / bass player / second guitarist is at.
For real, is he the one man band?
Honestly, yeah, he was the He was-
Why you kicking me, bro?
because you're kicking the camera, bruh.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Oh shit, my bad. Sorry guys, if you saw that there was an earthquake in the room.
Yeah, he's the one that like he was the creative, talented one in the band. That shit was fun though. I miss it.
Yeah, I do too sometimes.
You guys should listen to it. Let us know what you think.
Yeah. But shit.
Speaking of music, right?
Yeah.
Spotify top artist. How was yours?
And mine wasn't accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was mentioning it to you a little bit. So like I kind of like stopped listening to music like midway through the year,
Uh-huh.
and like for like mental health reasons, I just like had to like start. I just started listening to podcasts, and I just like needed something that would make me laugh, and like
Oh, okay.
yeah. So like halfway through the year, I just stopped. Hadn't listened to any new music. If I did go back and listen to music, it was probably like something that I had already like listened to, or like some random song that I had stuck in my head. But yeah, all my shit was from like the beginning of the year, and even then, like it wasn't really anything new. I think the only like new thing I probably listened to like this year was it that O3 Greedo and was it O3 Greedo? Yeah, that mixtape he did with that other dude.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll find the name, but you go ahead and start naming yours.
So with me, number one song, because it doesn't show artists anymore, it just says top songs, was Men I Trust.
Oh, actually, you know what?
Show
I
Me
listened
How.
to
Have you
Men
heard
I
that
Trust.
song?
I love that song. That's probably my favorite Men.
Yeah, that was I played that song a lot. And then from there it's 2 Lil Peep songs. I wasn't a big Lil Peep kick this year. Huge Lil
Shit.
Peep kick. And then Bozzy and Kavinsky, those were my top 5. And then Justin Bieber's there, but that's a guilty pleasure.
Is it in order? So like whatever's at the top of the list.
Yeah. So this,
Okay.
this is from
So I could tell you.
amount of plays.
I could tell you what my shit is, but I mean, so top song is, and it actually wasn't O3 Greedo. It was Kenny Beats and Freddie Gibbs. I should have known that.
Gangsta Gibbs. Okay.
Yeah. So top song was Disco Shit. Yeah. See all this stuff. Like I didn't listen to these songs as much as it's saying it. I did, but it's just happened to be what it is.
Yeah, I'm surprised that it doesn't have like. No, that makes sense. I was gonna say I'm surprised it doesn't have a podcast on your top.
Oh, it did. Well, it gave me a separate one.
Yeah, but I was gonna say you only play the episode once, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it wouldn't have it as a top pick because you got to play it once.
Well, actually, I don't know. I went through like one podcast whole like every single episode. I listened through it maybe like 3 or 4 times this year.
What was your top podcast? Oh, well, finish your top 5 songs.
Yeah.
Then.
All right. So top song, Disco Shit, Anger by Downset.
Oh, that's a good one. You showed me that one.
Yeah, that definitely like it picked up once like all this stuff started happening.
Yeah.
In the country. Good song. Maybe that should be our song for the.
I'm down. That's a good song.
What's the Point of Anything by Wicca Phase Springs Eternal. Real sad boy shit. High Strangeness, Wicca Phase Springs Eternal, and In Providence, Wicca Phase Springs Eternal. So I was very sad this year.
You're on a Wicca Face kick.
Have you ever listened to Wicca Phase?
I want to say Charlie showed me Wicca Face.
I showed him Wicca Phase. You remember Tiger's Jaw?
Remember who?
Tiger's Jaw.
What?
No,
What'd you call me?
Tiger's Jaw.
No, I don't. No,
Band?
I don't. I know the name. I don't think I ever listened to him.
Well, it's one of the guys who was originally in that band. He's not in the band anymore, and he hasn't been for a while. But he was originally in that band, and he like went off to himself by himself, and he actually started the Goth Boy Click record label that like Lil Peep was on and shit.
Yeah. Goth Boy Click.
Yeah, but some real sad boy shit. I've seen him play like live like 2 or 3 times, I think.
Is he the dude with like the
really big Adam's apple?
Oh, I know. I think I know who it is. What was your top podcast?
I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it?
Nah.
Why?
Honestly, it gets and I get why. It just gets a really bad rap. And yeah, I don't admit to listening to it to anybody. You're probably, I mean, aside from like Pam or whatever, you're probably the only person I've ever told that I ever actually listened to that podcast. No, it's Steven, I guess.
Was it Call Her Daddy?
No. What the fuck is that?
I don't know. It's a Barstool podcast. It's like I think it's like one of the top podcasts in the country. That's
what's a Barstool podcast?
Barstool Sports. Oh man, I got a lot to teach you.
What the fuck is that?
I'll talk about that later. My number 1 was Tiger Belly.
Yeah,
I love Bobby Lee. And Kalila, she's funny too.
He comes off offensive, doesn't he?
He's just him. You just got to understand his comedy to understand his podcast. And then his girlfriend Kalila's, she's funny too. And then she used to be a nurse. I don't think she's registered anymore. So when she talks like medical stuff, which I'm kind of a nerd for medical stuff, it's like she knows what she's talking about. So it's not like a lot of podcasts, even us, like we talk about shit and it's like, we don't know if it's true or not. We don't know
honestly,
how factual.
I feel like none of it. They're like a while
we don't know
back,
how factual this shit is.
Yeah, no, a while back we were talking. Oh, when I was telling you the shit about the Rashida Jones shit.
What?
Her and Tupac?
Oh, yeah.
Like going back and listening to it, like I was like, I make it sound like Rashida Jones is the one that like went to high school with him and dated him and stuff, but it was actually Rashida Jones' sister.
I think you said that.
Oh, you actually understand?
Yeah.
Because listening back to it, like you can't tell from how I'm saying it on there.
I think you said it, but yeah, that was my top. I listened to that shit every time they put a new episode. I listened to it like right away.
On that same day.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yep.
How many episodes does he have?
Oh, they got a ton.
They're deep, right?
Yeah, I have a lot of catching up to do still, but they've had it for a long time now.
You're up to date with the new stuff.
With the new stuff, yeah.
But you haven't gone back to listen to everything.
Right. I just finished the Bill Burr one. I started the Jeremiah Watkins. 275.
Do you watch Mandalorian at all?
No.
Okay. Bill Burr's in that.
Oh, yeah, I heard I think he mentioned it. That dude's tight.
I've never really listened to like any of his comedy shit or anything, but
he's an OG. He's also in Breaking Bad.
I don't remember. I mean, I believe.
I'm pretty sure he had hair at the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that old?
Breaking Bad's old now.
I've never finished Breaking Bad.
You gotta finish it, and then you gotta watch El Camino.
That's the movie that they made, right?
Yeah.
I heard the movie wasn't as good.
I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But I was an actual Breaking Bad fan, so like I'm biased.
Did you ever watch Better Call Saul?
I started it, but it's its own show.
It's not as good. It's like different tone and shit.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it. I've been meaning to watch it, like actually watch it again, but I just wasn't feeling it when I started watching it. It's not Breaking Bad, and I went into the mindset thinking I was gonna watch more Breaking Bad, but it wasn't it.
Yeah. I mean, that's happened a lot with shows, you know, like they try to do their own spin-offs and shit, but like you can't create the same shit. It's kind of like how we were talking earlier about the new Kid Cudi.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't think he was trying to recreate it, and that's where I went wrong. I was expecting them to
Wrong
continue it.
mentality.
Yeah, I think he actually went into it like a new show. But again, I haven't seen much of it, so I don't know.
Did it actually? Is it still on air?
I want to say it is.
So it must have a phone. Because I would say, did it either get canceled or did it actually have an actual ending?
I don't know if it's a Netflix series or if it's still AMC. That I don't know.
Is The Walking Dead still going?
I think it is, but I stopped.
Oh, were you into it?
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I was too.
I got into it pretty heavy, but I stopped once. I want to say as soon as they killed Rick.
Oh, they killed Rick?
I want to say they did, because he was supposed to die off pretty soon, anyways, because of the comics. And I know his daughter was supposed to be like. She's supposed to be like the new Rick, because they killed Carl, right?
I don't know.
I'm giving all the spoilers away.
Spoilers, bro.
My bad. Well, if you guys haven't seen it by now, you probably don't care.
Everyone that I know that did watch it eventually fell off. That's why I'm like surprised if it's still on air.
Yeah,
I stopped watching when they killed Glenn. When they
man.
introduced Negan, which I know was probably a bad part to go out because Negan's like a favorite. Like people love Negan.
Dude, it gets crazy. You gotta start.
I'm not gonna watch it, bro. That's too much.
I've
shit.
honestly been considering restarting it.
It was
because
good.
It's good.
No, but like here's the thing. Like it was just always the same thing. It's like, oh no, zombies, we gotta run away. And then it was like, okay, now we're safe. Oh, but now the people want to attack us because they want to take what we have. We got to fight them off.
But how's it different than your comic books or than the Marvel movies? It's like,
you, bro. All right?
Bro, no,
don't come at me like that.
No, all I'm saying is like it's a different boss, pretty much same storyline, just a different boss.
A boss? It's not
it's
not a video game, bro.
Well, you know what I mean. You obviously knew what I meant.
I don't know. Like comics take it's like a different approach all the fucking time. You know, it's not always the same thing.
I'm just talking about out of my ass. I don't read comics.
I know you should. But yeah, fucking Walking Dead, AMC. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like network television is dying, and it's just all gonna be streaming services.
Yeah, it is.
There's still cable.
Honestly, yeah. Like what TV shows are out there right now?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Walking Dead, apparently, right?
Yeah, shit.
But
Let us know
everyone
in the comments if it's still going.
Everybody waits till it's on
on Netflix anyways,
yeah.
right? Like nobody. Yeah.
Well, it's because like you want to binge it. You don't want to wait another week. But see,
I don't mind it.
That's good and bad.
Disney uses that formula.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, like the Mandalorian. Like I'm pretty
sure. Do you
sure.
have Disney Plus?
Yeah, I do.
Let me get that password though.
Remind me tomorrow. I gotta get it from Pam.
Give it.
It's Pam's.
Give it to me over the air.
It's email. Blah blah blah. No, it's Pam's account. Just remind me. I'll give it to you.
Oh, dude, I think I have to input my card on the WWE Network again.
Doesn't it cancel?
Yeah,
I was watching it recently.
Still works.
Last time it was last week. The last time I watched it.
I don't use it.
I use it.
But if you're gonna give me your Disney Plus, I'll activate it. I don't know if it's deactivated. It might be. I cleaned out my PayPal like subscriptions.
Oh really?
Yeah, because I realized, and I think everybody should do this. Like I realized that I'm like subscribed to all this shit, and like I don't even use it.
I have 2 HBO Max accounts. I need to cancel one of them. I'm just too lazy.
Yeah, and it's so easy.
I have a Tile subscription from one time. So one time I lost my keys.
Yeah.
This is like not even that great of a story, but one time I lost my keys and they were lost like the whole fucking weekend. And I was like frustrated. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell did I do with my keys? Because then I was going to have to find some. How do you, when you lose your car keys, how do you get a new one?
People make them. You probably go to the swap meet and
Yeah. Okay. So that's the first thing. I had to figure out how the fuck I was
see-
gonna get a car key.
yeah. And we won't get into it.
Yeah. But I was pissed off, and I had one of those tile things, but
Yeah.
it wasn't working. So I'm like, what? Did the fucking battery die or what?
How do those work?
It's Bluetooth, so it has to be within range of your phone.
Oh, okay. And it beeps.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the last place it was showing me that like it had gotten updated of the location was like right outside of like my apartment. So I'm like, where the fuck is it? Like I couldn't find it. I was frustrated. I was like, fuck. I was like, somebody probably found him. I texted the landlord like, hey, like, did anybody turn in any keys? Blah 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 blah. Nothing. Whole weekend went by. And I don't know why I decided to look in the freezer. And I look in the freezer and the keys are in there.
In the freezer?
In the freezer. So apparently the coldness had like froze the battery inside the tile, and that's why the tile wasn't working.
How long was it in there for?
Oh, the whole weekend.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's actually a pretty good story.
Yeah. No, it's not that.
Did you feel like a dumbass when you found
yeah,
it? Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, but also speaking of like podcasts, I mean, this is random too. The other day I was listening to a podcast and they were like interviewing two guys from the circus, which is another fucking dying art or whatever. And honestly, like it sounded so interesting. Like if it weren't for the animal abuse, I would run away and join the circus.
Really? What would be your, or here you go. What would be your thing? So let's say you were raised by,
Circus
what do you
people.
call them? Yeah, circus people.
Freak.
No, I didn't want to say
Circus
circus
freaks.
freaks. I didn't want to say that. But let's say your parents were from the circus, born and
Yeah.
raised, you know, and then obviously you pick up whatever you want to pick up. What would have been the thing you would have picked up, and that's how you're making your living?
As corny as it sounds, I guess I would like probably want to train to be a magician.
Okay, no, that's sick. Do you like David Blaine? He's more illusion artist, but he's a magician too, actually.
I haven't never really like kept up with any of that, but I do like whenever I've gone like to Vegas, like especially as an adult, like I've always tried to like catch shows.
Mm-hmm.
So like I've always been into like that type of shit. Not that I'm like I want to be a magician or anything, but like
It's
it's cool.
entertaining.
Yeah, like
It
you
is.
know, like tricking people and like
Yeah.
wowing them.
Yeah, I always liked David Blaine. He was really cool.
But that's not what appealed me to the circus. What appealed me to the circus was that I don't know, dude. It just sounds so interesting. Apparently, like, and this, like, obviously the circus is dying too because of all the shit that's come out about it too. But I think there's only like one or two big circuses that are still around. So they all live on a fucking train.
On a train?
They live on a fucking train.
Are they going to Busan?
Train to Busan. They all live on it. Zombies everywhere. No, but and they literally just go back and forth across the United States. Like they'll get into a town that that has a train station. They all unload everything, get like probably put onto trucks, get all the animals, all the fucking like the stuff to pitch the tents, and like go to like a parking lot, set it all
Wait, are
up.
the animals transported on trains too?
Everybody lives on a fucking train.
No way.
It's like they say like it's a whole nother country of itself on a train.
Wait, how'd you bring this up again?
I heard it on a podcast. They were
Oh, okay.
They were interviewing these guys, and yeah, they said there's like people from like all over the world on there. Like you're like walking through the train, and like you got people from Russia over here, you got people from China over here, and like everybody shares food. So like like in one day you can try all this food from a bunch of different places, and they'll stop somewhere, and then like you just see the country. Like you just get off somewhere, you go like exploring and blah blah blah, and just you don't pay rent because you live on the fucking train. And you just that's your life. And I was like, dude, that sounds like interesting and fun. It's just like you see the world like that. I think the furthest they go, like, because they only go obviously where there's train tracks. So I think the furthest they go is like Mexico. But yeah,
That's crazy.
What
That's
would
like an interesting life.
right? I thought
Yeah.
so. Like it caught my attention. I was just like, oh shit.
Damn.
And like they kind of just like pick up anybody. Like oh, you want to join the circus? All right, come on, hop on the train. Let's go.
Holy shit. What would I do?
Bearded lady.
That's a freak show.
But that's where it stemmed from, originally from the circus. I think that's why they've kind of like led away from that freak show mentality
Mhm.
because basically back in the day, it was just like people with conditions like that they were just trying to like monetize.
I just think I'm very untalented.
Just play drums, bro.
Just play drums. I'll just like
Like, all right, you know how Slipknot they had like that stage that would just like move. You could sit there like, and you have like rings of fire, and you just have like lions jumping through your drum set between your legs and shit.
Yeah, I would do some weird shit like that.
Yeah, you can make something happen.
I guess when you're just have all that time on that train, you can.
Think of an act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have enough time to practice.
Maybe I'd be a clown.
You could be a clown, yeah. You're already a clown.
Clown in real life. Yeah, but yeah, I thought that was fucking interesting.
Cool, man.
Yeah. I guess, man.
All right, man. Well, sure.
Yeah.
Sure, everyone's tired of listening to us talk about movies.
Sorry, guys.
Listening to us talking about movies and actors that I don't know.
But yeah, that's all we have for today, I guess. Sorry that we didn't have too much to talk about. You know, we kind of decided to come in on the fly and shit. No excuses, but we wanted to leave you guys with something.
Yeah.
Hopefully you had a laugh with us, and sorry if we bored you.
We just didn't want another week with no episode. We love this shit. We love doing this shit. We were so bummed.
I missed it for sure.
So bummed that we couldn't record, and we tried being ahead of everything, so we wanted to have like some episodes pre-recorded, but you know, shit just came up and we couldn't get with it. But damn, we were pissed and sad and just everything. We really wanted to record.
Yeah, but we're back for now, and hopefully we will continue to be back. We will take the right measures to at least, you know, have something out every week and be consistent. So until next time.
Well, you know, thanks for listening. Make sure you check us out on Instagram. Give us a follow. Let your friends know about our podcast. Give us a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Let us know who you want to see on this podcast. You know, interact with us. We're happy to interact with you guys. DM us.
We have a Twitter too. That's not part of our link.
Do we really?
Yeah, I'm on it.
I had no idea. Oh, we have a Twitter too. Clear Frames Pod.
I think it might just be Clear Frames.
Clear Frames. Follow us on Twitter. We'll link that below now.
Interact with me.
Talk to Louis.
I get bored.
But yeah, you know, thanks for listening, and we'll see you guys next week.
Boom, boom.
Rock and roll.